What we have here is a Hougen 75004PR Pro Punch, and I've been asked to do a video on how to replace the punch and die. Now, what you're going to start off with is just removing the protector here with the wing nut. Take that off in its place. You only need to do one side. Then you're going to take your supplied 10mm wrench. You're going to loosen off the set screw here, and then use the 5/32 supplied Allen key. These are all the tools that come supplied with the Pro Punch. And you're going to back off this set screw. It's going to be snug. And if you're wondering why I'm doing the video, if you do this incorrectly and you don't make sure that the punch is fully seated into the mandrel here, to replace that mandrel and this nut is like an $800 repair, and it won't be covered under warranty if you don't do it correctly. Now take this collar off. You'd use the supplied tool, and I loosened it off previously, but you just give it a little love tap with your hand, and then that'll come loose. Once that's loose, then the nut, that all comes out together. Now, customer wanted some 3/4 inch installed. I've already unloosened the nut on the opposite side and the set screw, so that comes out just like that as a set. I'm going to put those together. Excuse me while I try and do this one-handed. Dang nabbit. Hold on a second. And we're back. So we're replacing with a 3/4 inch punch. So you're going to do the die first. Use the 5/32 set screw. Get it snug. By snug, it means tight, but you don't have to He-Man it on. Take your 10mm wrench. Just snug. It doesn't have to be super tight. You do the same thing to the other side. I'll do that after. The easiest way I found to put these in, so you put the nut over top of the die, and you can feel it that it's seated. And then normally you'd run reverse thread and you'll feel it go click, and it's tight. We'll just grab that, I'll hold against the tool and make it nice and snug. And it's tight in there. And then from there we put the guard back on, safety first. If you want to pull off both guards, you can, but you don't have to. One side's fine. And then, just to show, 5/32 again. Tighten up this set screw. Yeah, that's nice and loose, good. Again, it makes contact. Just give a little extra, not super tight. It just has to be snug so it doesn't back out. And same thing here. Just tighten up the nut till it's snug. I'm not pulling, I'm not using excessive force, maybe about the equivalent of 5 to possibly 7 foot-pounds of force on it. And then that is it, it's ready to go. I'll do another video on showing how to make sure that your reservoir is completely topped up. That's kind of frustrating a little bit, because you have to make sure that the ram is all the way down to check it. And then here's your fill drain, and they do give you some hydraulic oil to top it up with, but that'll be in the second video. Have a nice day.